Hey there, welcome back to my channel Endless Pages. I'm Liv and welcome to today's video, which is my TBR for the month of October. So I was going to, well, first of all, I was going to participate in like Spookathon or Barb's Readathon or anything Halloween themed because I thought that was really cute. Even though I'm Aussie and we don't really follow Halloween as closely as other countries, I still thought it was a cute idea to do a little themed spooky reading vlog for the spooky season. And then I was like, oh no, I might just pick my own spooky books, not do a readathon, just, you know, read what like witchy or scary books that I want to read. But then I decided I'm not going to do either of those options. I am just going to read what I want to read in the month of October. For, I think, I want to say every month this year I have attempted to do a readathon, and I think I've only completed like 2 of those readathons. And I'm just sick of making TBR videos that I do not follow at all, or I feel pressured to read those books because I want to come back and say I've had a successful reading month in terms of following a TBR. So for October, I'm going to say no, I am reading whatever the hell I'm in the mood to read. So I'm going to call this a tentative TBR. These are books that I had to sit down, I looked at my shelf and I'm like, what am I really in the mood to read? So I may not read these. I am starting off the month with no pressure at all, and I'm going to read whatever the hell I want to read. So like I just said, this is going to be a very tentative TBR. These are books that I've just been wanting to read for a while, and I'm just really excited to get into. So we're going to start off with The Gilded Cage. This is by Lynette Noni. This is the second book in the Prison Healer trilogy. I have been wanting to pick this up for months and I finally purchased it. The first book is A Prison Healer, and that is about our 17-year-old Kiva, and Kiva is in this death prison, I guess. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's like a death prison. And she is the prison's healer. And one day the rebel queen gets sent into the prison, but she's really, really ill. And Kiva kind of puts herself forward to take the place of the queen, who's meant to go through these elemental trials, because she gets a message from her family that says, like, don't let her die, we are coming. So she competes in place of the queen. There's also a plague going around the prison. There's a prison rebellion brewing, and a boy that seems to be a little bit obsessed with her that we don't really know much about. So that was a fantastic read. I loved the first book, absolutely obsessed with it, absolutely obsessed with the ending. Such a cliffhanger ending, so I have been looking forward to getting into this one for a while. This next book is kind of an exception. It was on my TBR for last month, but I'm genuinely really, really enjoying it, and that is The Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. This is the second book in the Farseer trilogy. Yeah, I don't know, me and trilogies at the moment. I'm just having fun reading trilogies. So I started listening to the audiobook of this last month, but the audiobook is like 28 hours. So I didn't finish it. I think I only listened to like 2 hours of it. I don't think I will ever pick this up physically. I will 100% continue to listen to the audiobook because I'm really enjoying the audiobook, and I feel like that's the only way that I'm really going to enjoy this series, is just audiobooking it. So the first book is about Fitz, and Fitz is the bastard of a prince, and he's treated like a bastard. He kind of is raised in the kingdom's like stables, and his only friends are like the poorer children, and then one day they decide they want to make use of him, and they train him to be like the royal assassin, and they train him to use his like family's magic. So this is just the continuation of Fitz's story. So yeah, like I said, I've listened to about 2 hours, I think, and loving it so far. Next up, rereads, because they always happen. May as well pop them in the video because I know I'm going to read these anyway. I'm not going to tell you the blurbs because I have told you the blurb of this a million trillion times. You guys are probably all sick of me talking about This Is Lies. This is the third book in the Gone series by Michael Grant. I have been slowly rereading this for like the millionth time, so I'll probably pick up Lies this month. And then I also want to reread for the millionth time. Look at the condition of this book. I've had this since I was like 14. This is City of Bones, the first book in the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. One of my reading goals this year, I said in my goals video at the start of the year, was to get up to date with the Shadowhunter world. That obviously is not going to happen, but I want to start that goal at least, so I'm going to start with a reread and reread what I have read and continue on with the other books in the Shadowhunter world. So yeah, I'm gonna reread this. Next up is this beauty, and that is A Magic Seeped in Poison by Judy I. Lin. Highly anticipated read of mine. This is about, what's her name? Ning, and Ning accidentally brewed the tea that killed her mother. And now it could potentially kill her sister as well. And then she finds out that there's going to be a competition to find the, I guess, the master of magical art and tea making. The winner will receive a favor from the princess, which may be her only chance to save her sister's life. But there's lots of backstabbing competitors, bloody court politics. I'm slowly starting to love more and more court politics, so I'm up for that. And mysterious and a handsome boy with a shocking secret. She might actually be the one in more danger. Highly, highly anticipated. I only just got my hands on it recently, so yeah, I'm excited. Next up, I'm just going to continue on with my read of the Death Note series. As I've said before, I've watched the anime, loved it. Now going back and reading the manga for the first time. This is the Black Edition Volume 2, so it actually has Volume 3 and 4 in it, if that makes sense. This is just about Light. He's a schoolboy and he comes across this book called The Death Note, where if you write a name in it, that person like dies. And yeah, it's just about, I don't know how to say this without spoiling it. It's just about what he does with the Death Note, and yeah, power corrupts. That's all I'm going to say about that. And it's such a fun and intense series. So the last book on my tentative October TBR is probably one I'm the most pumped to read. I feel like I've set my expectations so high for this book, but I don't even care. Like, I feel like this book was written for me. It's a space opera, so it's got that going for it. It's The Disasters by M.K. England. This is about a guy called Nax, and Nax is this hotshot pilot at the Ella Station Academy. Though he's not really known for making the best life decisions, so within less than 24 hours he literally gets kicked out of the academy. He's meant to get sent back home to Earth, but before he can do so, there's like a terrorist attack on the station, and him being Nax and a bunch of other like outcasts of the academy are the only survivors. So they're the perfect scapegoats, and they are blamed for the terrorist attack. So they kind of have to work together to spread the truth about what really happened. Like, this sounds so fun. When I first read the blurb of this, I literally ran to my computer. I was like, I need to order this immediately. Sounds like just my perfect kind of book. I'm hoping for potentially like found family kind of vibes with like all the outcasts working together. I don't know. If anyone's read this book, tell me if there's found family vibes, because my favorite. Yeah, this one is probably going to be my first read of the month because I can't stop thinking about it. Like, I keep going to pick it up. So there we have it, my very, very tentative October TBR. I'm just, you know, I've just been sick of failing readathons, you guys. It's sad, it's bringing me down, and I've been in such a good reading mood lately that I need to let, I guess, that momentum continue. I just need to let my mood reader shine. Be proud that I'm a mood reader. That's something I'm never going to be able to change. And I just need to go with the flow, let my mood reader take control, and just have fun with it, you know? Let me know in the comments, have you read any of the books that I'm going to be reading in October? Which should I prioritize? And what is going to be your first read in October? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. All of my social media links are in the description below, and I will see you in whatever the hell I post next. Bye!